the second consecutive day, Russia continues unabated attacks on Ukraine. Now, reports are coming in of more strikes in multiple cities, and there are also videos that have emerged of massive destruction. In the Ukrainian capital of Kiev, there was an air raid alert this morning. Authorities have urged people to go to the nearest shelters. The airbase at the Melitopol has been bombed. In fact, tanks are also seen on ground. Ukrainian military also said that they are fighting Russian forces in northwest of Kiev as they advance towards the capital. Ukraine has also lost control of the Chernobyl nuclear site, which is the site of the 1986 nuclear disaster.
And we also live in a neighborhood where there was fighting this morning.
They destroyed everything. Is this a military target? He should know he has blood on his hands. He won't be able to wash it out.
And on the first floor, there's a teenager who died. He was just 16 years old.
The city where we are now has not so far been the target of bombing, but people here are very much on their guard and wary that it could be targeted in the future. There are people packing up their things into cars. The roads are very busy, and there have been long queues outside petrol stations all the road from Mariupol. People trying to fill up their cars with petrol or gas just in case they need to flee. When we asked them where they intended on going, many of them said they simply didn't know because there are so many fronts open in this conflict now that there's a great sense of confusion and alarm. A lot of people overwhelmed with the stress of it. Some of them hadn't perhaps believed that this day was going to arrive, so they hadn't made last-minute preparations such as filling up their tanks. But now reality's hitting home. People have been trying to get cash out. Again, lots of cash machines and banks here running dry. Long queues outside cash points. And again, people trying to buy medicine and food in the shops. So it's not outright panic, but there is alarm and a great sense of fear of just where this could lead next. People are calling to family members around the country. The communications networks, as you've probably noticed, keep dipping in and out. So this is an extremely uncertain time in this area of Ukraine.
Ukraine's ambassador to India, Igor Polika, has said that the situation in Ukraine is getting increasingly serious. Now, Ukraine has claimed 150 of its nationals have been killed and that there were strikes again today. Times Network